Hey y'all, it's Latoya and I'm back with another video. I feel like I've been wearing black for a long time. I feel like every video I'm wearing something black. It's not even my favorite color, but I feel like I have so many things that's black. How flashy. Anyway, I just got back from The Lion King and I wanted to do like a quick review on how I felt about the movie. So if you're interested in my unbiased opinion, stay tuned for my review on The Lion King. Alright you guys, so The Lion King was about, I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours long. I got a matinee movie. Okay, my husband and I went to go see it, and just to sum it up, I think it was a great movie. Now, I don't remember if I saw the first one or not. I don't want to say that I want to say that I don't remember, but I feel like I will remember something, but I really don't. So I should have put this in my other video, but it's a lot of movies, animated movies, cartoon movies that I never saw before. I was never into it, yo. I was very grown for my age, and that stuff just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy it. So I don't remember if I ever saw the original Lion King, so I have nothing to really compare it to. I'm just going off of seeing the movie for the first time as a 21st century woman. Okay, and speaking of that, I feel like a lot of people were reviewing the movie and it's been half and half. So people comparing it to our Lion King that came out around our time and to what it is now, and have to consider the fact that that was ours, okay, and this was more related to the kids that are growing up now, you know. So I personally, if I remember the movie, I didn't want to see a remake of that. I wanted to see a new, improved Lion King. If that was the case, I would have got it, the old one, and saw that if I really was interested in it. But I wanted to see the new take. I wanted to see how they reinvented themselves for this classic movie, you know. I thought the graphics were amazing. The one thing that I don't like about animated movies, and I've gotten really into them now, you'd be surprised a lot of movies that I've seen that's been cartoons for kids that I've enjoyed. And I can't even say it's because I've had kids, because I don't really go to movies for them to see it, because they don't really care about that stuff now. I really just go for myself. But I know personally that I don't like when movies, you know, when animations, when the mouth is not on point with the actual words, and there's some type of lack, or it's not wide enough or something like that. Stuff really bothers me, and that stuff matters, okay. And I thought that they did a good job with that. Even like the little details that were inside the movies, like inside the movie, like the bugs and everything just looked as if I was in the jungle. That's what I would see. Like everything was clear, everything was realistic. I felt as if I was there, and I love that aspect of the movie. The music was great as well. I felt like it wasn't overbearing. It wasn't a musical, so I felt like they used bits and pieces of it and incorporated it inside the movie very well. It was even, okay. It wasn't dragging out. It wasn't overly done. I feel like they did a really good spin on that, and I feel like everyone's voices really were good for the movie. Personally, I was a little distracted at the fact of Beyonce playing that role, because I couldn't see the character. I just saw Beyonce, and I didn't like that. I wish I didn't know that she was in the movie, so I could have been surprised, you know, at that. But speaking of Beyonce, I thought that she did an amazing job. Like I said, I don't have anything to compare the original character, but I felt like she did great. I don't know what people really expected more from an animated movie. Like, what did you want her to do more than what she was? She was a lion, okay, and she did that part. I don't know. I felt like she's a performer. She's a singer. She's a dancer. She's an actress. She does a lot of things, and people expect her to do everything evenly, and that may not be the case. I personally don't really care for Beyonce's acting, but I thought she did a really good job in the movie. Don't come for me, Beehive. I'm not here for it. I'm a Beehive myself. Don't. Okay, let's just be real. Okay, I personally thought that did a really good job in the movie for the role that she played. Her voice was amazing in it. It's always amazing. It's always amazing. And I felt like she did really well. I don't know what the big deal is. Like, people are saying that, you know, they didn't like her as a character, but like I said, I just feel like if it was anybody else playing the role, no one would have mind. But because it was, they expect Beyonce, the singer and the performer, to come out, and it's just like, this is Beyonce, the actress, and everyone knows the roles that she has played in the past. So I'm not sure what else we expected for her to do in this one. She did what she was supposed to do. She was in a movie for like maybe 45 minutes, if even that, you know, and she did what she was supposed to do. So I think people were just being very overly dramatic when it came to her. I don't know what they expected her to be, like Mufasa, you know, Simba. Like what did you expect from her this triumphant performance? And then she gave you what Nyla was, period. Okay. What else? Oh, I didn't say the I felt like everything, the length of the movie, I felt like everything was done evenly. I kind of wanted a little bit more, maybe like another half an hour. I think I would have done, but I don't really know how else they could have incorporated more into the movie. I feel like we got a good gist of every single thing. Maybe I would have added extra, like Mufasa. I like Mufasa. I really did. It's unfortunate the way that he passed on, y'all. It was very unfortunate, but I wish I would have did a little bit more of him in the role of being a king, because you kind of had an idea of it, but it was just like, what are your I don't want to say what's your responsibilities, but like, I don't know, I expected more. I expected more from that character. I feel like it was short-lived, you know, and I wanted more. I didn't want him to die so soon, even though I know it was going to happen. I didn't know how, but I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't want it to happen so soon. I feel like I just got to know him and I loved him, and he was gone. Okay, so I wish that was dragged out a little bit longer. I told you, I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I'm horrible at names. I'm surprised that I even remember the names that I do, but the little okay, before I even say that, make a fool out of myself. A lot of the animals I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't. I thought it was a deer when it wasn't. It was a, what was it? No, I want to say an antler, but that's not what it's, what is it? Okay, I'm going to put it somewhere, y'all. But I'm sorry. I just didn't. How embarrassing is it? So, I say that all to say that I thought the movie was funny. The incorporation of, okay, my husband told me who they were. I don't remember, but the two animals, this is so embarrassing. The two animals that Simba met when he went to the other side, to the whole other world, okay? The whole other side of the jungle. I'm not doing these again. I'm not doing these again, okay? The two that he met, I'm gonna put them somewhere. I thought they were such a good touch to the movie. They were hilarious. They had me cracking up, okay? I love the humor in it. And speaking of that, like, I appreciated that it was an adult and a child-friendly, kid-friendly movie. I felt like I think maybe that's why I'm enjoying kids movies a lot more, because they give you a good spin on, you get both sides. So it's still cartoonish, but some of the jokes that kids may not necessarily understand at their age, the adults can. So it makes it less boring for us when we take our kids to see it. So I really enjoy that movies are doing that now, and I feel like The Lion King did such a phenomenal job at that. Like I said, there was a lot of times where I was really cracking up, okay? And the kids probably looking at me like, what's a joke? We don't get it. but it was funny, you know. So I love that that input of it, and I feel like those two characters did a great job. There was such a good such a good there's such a good job incorporating them inside the movie, and like I said, making it good for us, you know, the adults, to enjoy it. So I love that aspect of it. So I didn't say from the beginning that we went to Regal Cinemas. That's usually the movie theaters that we go to. There's one literally right outside of our house, not even 5 minutes away, and we don't go to that one. I remember the one time that we went there where my dad and my sister came to visit. We went there to go see When the Bow Breaks, or When the Bow Breaks, how do you pronounce that word, child? I went to go see that, and they started fighting in the movie theater. Okay, it was horrible. We got a refund because they had to they end up sending everybody out. They didn't physically fight, but they were arguing, so they sent everyone out, and it was probably for a really dumb reason. So I still, to this day, I have no clue how that movie ended, because I wasn't able to see it that day. And it was unfortunate that my dad was visiting from St. Croix, you know, and my sister was visiting from Philly, and had, you know, such a bad experience with. My sister thought it was lit. Okay. She thought the city was lit after that, but I know my dad was just like, okay, get her out of here, you know, she's in the hood. So we don't go to that movie theater, just to sum it up. So we go all the way across town to Regal Cinemas, and I love it. It's always nice and clean. I told you guys from previous videos, I don't do bathrooms, but I appreciate the bathroom and how well it's kept at that movie theater. The popcorn is amazing. Okay, that's pretty much the only thing that I really get from there is the popcorn. You know, I'll splurge on that. Other than that, I'm just making some snacks on occasion. All right. But what else? Yeah, I really do. Like, you know, another thing, like, the floors aren't sticky. Okay, they do a very good job cleaning the movie theater. So I know whoever's been there before, I can't even tell that it's been anyone there because of how clean and upkept it is. I don't ever find like any trash or any, you know, leftover trash or leftover residue. Okay, somebody's residue in the movie theater. They do such a good job, and everybody's always so nice there. So we would take that drive anytime to go to the movie theater, go see the movies there. I would probably say I really like Beyonce. Oh, sorry, Nyla. I really enjoyed her. I really did. I thought her character was very fitting for the movie. Her role reminded me a lot of myself, you know. Tough cookie, but I'm riding though, you know. Not only am I riding, but like, you know, just as a role as a wife, I feel like she did a very good job. Even though, you know, back when they were cubs, they were saying they would never get married, they were best friends. And child, they ended up sleeping together. Okay, so who's your best friend? Okay. So I really enjoyed her character, but I like Simba. I thought that his character, his role, and how he was represents us as people. We have all these expectations, especially when we're a child, and we have all these goals, and you know, we set out to be this person, and we let life happen to us, and a situation happen to us, and we just doubt ourselves and we settle. And I felt like that's what he did. That's exactly what he did until Nyla came up, and not even Nyla, because he wasn't gonna worry either, child. We know how men are, you know, they don't listen to us until they need to. But I felt like with Nyla, it wasn't until he saw himself, you know, and I don't even want to get all deeper than I'm gonna make it deep, y'all. That's how I am. But you know, sometimes we have to take the covers off of us, and God has to remind us who we are. And I felt like that's what it was. You know, he has to be reminded, like, you are a king, your dad, you know, your dad is in you. And it didn't help to him to find out that he wasn't the cause of it. A lot of times we just always want to not only put ourselves in this mindset, but we always want to take the blame for things that sometimes don't even be us. You know, it'll be other people's actions, or we assume things and then we just make that our reality. And you know, it wasn't until he found out that he wasn't even the one that caused his dad's death. I mean, you know, it was his own family. And it's be your own family. It be your own family that can stray you along and do things that is not okay. You know, get you in some trouble, get you hurt, get you self-doubting yourself, and not believing in yourself. And yeah, and I'm just keep it as that. But I really did like Sim, and I like the fact that it can show kids that, you know, this being, you can be whoever that you can be whoever you want to be. You never let anyone tell you anything different. And you set a goal for yourself and you accomplish that. You know, if he would have stuck with what he knew that he was. He knew he was king. He knew that from a little baby. You know, he knew that from a cub that he was. And just because an unfortunate situation happened, or situations happen, that doesn't stop your destiny. Is that the word? It doesn't stop the outcome of what you're supposed to do, or who you're supposed to be, or the calling over your life. It doesn't stop it. You know, it's just a mishap and a little tunnel and a little crack, or, you know, I don't even know, a little hurdle that you have to just get over, you know. But it's not the end all, you know, it's not the end of the world. And sometimes you have to be reminded of that. So I thought that Simba represented us as humans, you know, and neither was me, child. All right, I'm writing for mine, okay? Forever. So again, I think I'm all done with my notes. I can't think of anything else that I want to say in regards to the movie. It was great. It did so well the first night, or the first weekend, or whatever it was, whatever Shaven posted, y'all. It did really, really well. I think it deserves it. So I would definitely recommend the movie. I would give it, because I have nothing to compare it to, so to me, I would give it 10 stars. I think it was amazing. I'm not saying that because Beyonce is in it, okay? But that does add extra point, okay? Extra point, extra star, okay? Period. So I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed the movie, and I would recommend everyone to see it. And we saw it without, well, we saw, the baby was there because the baby got sent home from being sick. She seemed very fine to me when I picked her up. But my husband and I was going to see it just by itself, just to focus on it and, you know, pay attention a lot more without distractions. Because my kids get very antsy. So, ooh, my kids get very antsy. So I sometimes, you know, it's nice to just do things without them, okay? And we definitely want to see the movie without them there. But I don't know, I won't be opposed to taking them there, and I won't be opposed to seeing it again, and I wouldn't be opposed to them going, because I think that they would definitely enjoy it and understand it and appreciate it, okay? So I would recommend everyone to go see it. Bring your kids. It's very inappropriate. Okay, don't do that. I hope you don't. But yeah, that'll be a whole celebration. And let me know what you guys thought of the movie, if you saw it, if you have plans on seeing it. The cast did a phenomenal job. I'm curious to see who was playing every part. I know that Beyonce played the part, and I don't remember his name. I want to say it's Don something, but it's not coming to me. But I think he was Simba when he was grown, right? Am I wrong? I probably am, right? Never mind. But I'm here to see who was playing the parts. It was really good. It was a really good movie. It was good. I wanted to do this review when everything was fresh in my mind. Yeah. Am I done? Do you guys like this look though? I don't know. I just don't be feeling like putting anything on. Sometimes I spray my hair, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I braid my hair, sometimes I don't. Not, I don't know that's the word of the song, but sometimes I do that, y'all. I don't be feeling to put my eyebrows on anymore. I'm getting very lazy. I never record. I feel like I want to dress up when I'm out, but like for camera, I just don't feel like it. So I hope you guys are liking what I'm giving you guys. My makeup free. I've been very, very hesitant about wearing makeup since my face broke out because I have no clue what it was caused by. So I still wear it sometimes, but I just don't do it as frequent as I did when I record videos. I'll put something on my face, but y'all getting the real deal, y'all. Y'all getting me when I wake up in the morning. Well, not this, y'all, because I put my hand two big heels, okay, and I put a bonnet on, okay. So at least I'm getting this done, okay. And I'm not wearing my 2 ponytails, but this is my fresh face. All right, y'all. That's how y'all see me on the street majority of the time. But I hope you enjoyed this video, y'all. Have fun. So go ahead and subscribe and comment, and hopefully I'll be back with another review and another video. I mean another movie. Something else that I want to see. We saw Toy Story. I told you guys. I should have did a review on Toy Story, but now I don't really remember the movie. It's really bad. But I was really excited to see Lion King. I'm surprised that I even saw it so late because I wanted to see it the first night it was open. The first night that it came out, I wanted to see it. So I'm a little bit late to the party, but I arrived, okay, and I'm dressed and I'm slaying, okay. That's me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for my next video tomorrow, okay. And I'll be back. Bye, y'all.